Welcome back to more Tainted Grail. So let's go ahead and set up this camp here. So that's cool, like you can just, I guess this is another way to just have some hotkeys. That's nice. So it looks like we might be able to get a mount at some point. That'd be cool. But let's set up this bonfire. Alright, so I guess we have to talk to him first.
I should be gone. I should be gone. And yet, here we are. Whatever he tried, it must have failed. Something must have gone wrong. For him. For us, it was a stroke of luck.
Alright, so do you know what happened?
I felt him strike. For a moment, there was nothing. No weight, no voice, no self. Just silence. But then, you pulled me back, didn't you?
I don't know what happened, honestly.
I never left.
So, Cardok hates you. He said you didn't deserve to return.
Hatred, yes. That much I understood. But why? What did I take from him that he would go so far? He speaks as if he knows me. As if he has seen something I have not. And yet, I reach for it, and there is nothing.
So I guess maybe once we get more of Arthur's memories back, we can piece it together why Cardok hates him. So, you don't know this, Cardok?
No. It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it.
So what do you remember?
I don't... Not much. That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
So we're off to steal Excalibur.
It seems so. If Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one. Let's not waste any more time. I left my kingdom strong. It should have only grown stronger in my absence. And if something threatens it now, then I will see it restored.
Well, when you think about it, what's this? The weird soul. So you restore your spent abilities and regain your weird soul power. Okay, that's nice. Let's level up here. So let's see here. I think I'm gonna go with strength just so I can dual wield. I think that would be nice. Okay, and then let's go to skill trees. So, so let's see what we have here. So this is unarmed. This is two-handed, general. And what is this one? Or is this the one that's... I think this one's... is the... yeah, that's unarmed, that's two-handed, that's one-handed. Well, let's see. Because I know there's, some stuff here, for dual wielding. So, let's think here. So, attacks with one-handed weapons are stronger. Powerful blows. Heavy attacks with one-handed weapons reduce the target's stamina. Okay, yeah, so Heavy attacks while wielding two weapons cost 20% less stamina. That could be very, very good. So, my idea is maybe, you know, we go here, then we go there. It's definitely, I think I want to work on that one. But the two-handed, let's see here. So, weapons are stronger by 10%. And then... So yeah, that's okay. So and that's all for your strength and everything. So we have like stuff for our endurance. So that's probably gonna be like stuff for like with our like our resources like health and stamina. And then dexterity is gonna be attack speed. This might be good to have if I'm gonna dual wield. Movement. Let's see. So dash cost 20% less stamina. Guessing this is like your magic. So summoning. So let's see here. For combat, we have your spell power is increased. So that's your elemental status. So that's like, so like dealing elemental damage applies corresponding elemental status buildup. It's cool. So I'm trying to see if there's like, if it can tell us that there's like other like elements that we can use. So stun, spells have a 20% higher chance to stun enemies when dealing damage. Makes the enemy lose their balance and, okay, so it's like poise breaking. Alright, and then general buffs here. So that stacks our mana. It's definitely a lot. So we have, so this is like our, so like daggers, critical hits, stealth, practicality, healing, crafting, statuses, armor. Increase armor weight thresholds by 5%. That seems like that's gonna be good too. For now, let's go with one-handed. So attacks with one-handed weapons are stronger by 10%, and then we'll eventually want to go that one. Perfect. All right, cool. So we should probably restore that, the weird soul power. That could be that'd be nice. All right, and then let's see here. Anything I can make? Doesn't seem like it. All right, let's rest. Let's say... There we go. All right, so now we can fiddle some things. So, what's this ring? So, increases encumbrance limit by 25. Don't really need that right now. Okay, so this one here, so we have our, like, these are like daggers. All right, cool. So we're gonna equip that one. And then let's go with that. That should be interesting. All right, cool. So hopefully we get some, like, swords. So let's talk to Caradoc.
Ready? Hop on the boat.
All right, let's head to the Horns of the South.
The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the island asylum behind. Caradoc's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching.
Yeah, that eye creepy.
And then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs, and then light. The crash of waves, the cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you, but not without a cost.
All right, let's see. Where did we end up? Wonder what happened to Caradoc. Okay. So now we are finally at the main shore. I think we can open up the map. Yeah. So I don't know if like the way it works, so I don't know if it's like if the progression of the game is like split into like different acts and everything. So maybe like this is like the Act 1 map. Well, actually, no, it is. But this, so I'm guessing, yeah, so I'm guessing this is like the Act 1 map. So we'll have a lot to do. But I might not do every single side quest, just because it's one of those games that definitely has a lot. So that's cool. We can just... That might be easier to do, honestly. Just hit Q. So the first order of business is to go and... Let's see here. Shadow Thorns. I learned that Caradoc, the knight who broke me out from the island asylum, wanted to steal Excalibur from the Horns of the South, and it seems that to do so, they were supposed to meet with the captain of this place, a man called Brenadon. So the pin that he gave us should grant safe passage. Yeah, so the Horns of the South, that's going to be our first goal. So some enemies over there. So that's what we probably should do, just because. So at night, the Wyrdness will you'll see the Wyrdness. There's a bunch of enemies, bunch of like basically night enemies, and trying to fight at night is pretty rough, at least early game from my experience. So we got a cave over there. Looks like we got some wolves. So let's see how we do. Yeah, that was pretty easy, honestly. I mean, they're just freaking wolves. So it looks like we have some kind of corpse eater. Okay. So cooking for the resistance, part 3. Yeah, we're gonna want that. So there are more zombies there. We're not going to really mess with them. But we are going to go... Huh? Is that a freaking... Oh, nice. A dragon. It kind of fucked up if they decided, like, yeah, he's going to guard this tower here, and you got to fight him. It's like, Alright, so some more goodies. So... Okay, so now I guess we can use that to fast travel. That's cool. There's definitely a lot to explore here. There's gonna be some stuff over there. In fact, I think that's where there are some bandits. If I'm not mistaken... Yeah, there was someone like right here. So let's talk to him. Abigor.
Off the leash, are we? They must have had their fun with you. Who had you as their plaything? The church? The druids? Some band of cutthroats? But it doesn't matter now that you're free.
So who are you?
I'm Abigor, a knight. I swore my sword to my lady's will, and she kept me close, until she had no more use for me. Now, I walk alone, but a shadow never strays too far.
So, and how do you know something happened to me?
You look wretched, and you smell like death. I've seen people like you before. Broken, worn down, dragged through the mud. If you've had enough of it all, I could grant you an honorable death. In a proper duel, you lived like a cur, but you could die like a knight. Wouldn't that be just splendid? Just say the word.
Yeah, I don't think we're ready to fight him just yet.
Farewell, wanderer.
Like, damn, it's like he has like I want to get his armor, but yeah, we're not ready for Mr. Knight. So let's just take a look around. Alright, and then there is the, like, what was it called? The Horn of the South or something? Yeah, Horns of the South. Cool. And we get another waypoint. Awesome. You make for piss poor gate guard. So get up, soldier. The enemy is coming.
Whoa, what's happening? In the name of the All Mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before.
You could, and you're so drunk you can barely hold your sword.
Not. I'm not. I could have sliced you up like a fish. Like a potato. But I didn't, did I?
Yeah, he's been drinking too much booze. No, more like I could have stabbed you and I didn't.
All right, true. Why didn't you, eh? You could have killed me. So you're not one of them bandits then? Who are you, huh?
Here, I have this pin. I was told to find a safe haven here in the Horns.
This pin. I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important. Very official. But I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. Oh, you are a great friend to our own. Welcome.
Yeah, he makes for a terrible guard.
Fergus, he's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly. Have a pleasant rest of the day. Open it up, boys!
Okay, cool. And we are now level 3. Awesome. So, let's actually sell some of the stuff here.
All mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. And who might you be? You don't look like one of them.
You seem angry.
Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
I might, but not for free.
Straight to the point, huh? Don't worry, I'll pay you. And who knows, you might even get a discount on my wares.
Nice. So, what do you need?
I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already.
Alright, so who's Brenadon?
You don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus. I thought since they let you in, you must have an in with him. But it turns out you know even less than I do. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
Yeah, okay, so let's open the shop. So let's sell some stuff here. Well, first of all, I'm not going to need daggers. Spear, I don't really care for. Torch might be good to have. Amputation knife. Let's see here. We'll sell that. Might need that still. Let's see. So we'll sell that. That one. Yeah, I'll sell all these too. Okay, as for rings, these could be good to have, so I'll keep them. Let's see. Yeah, we'll sell the jar. Sell the plate. Medic saw. Alright, let's see. What does she sell? Not a whole lot, honestly. I mean, I don't think I even have I don't even have enough, so. Plus, really, I should really, be getting this stuff from, like, not really buy stuff from the merchants. Like, yeah, it's nice, but we really want to have, we're gonna have to find more when we explore. So let's see here. Yeah, so these are like bounties that we can do. I might do those off screen. So who are you?
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north? Ah, of course.
You must be from Quanacht. I should have guessed right away. So, who's in charge there now?
I'm from nowhere, so even if I'm from Gunshot, why do you care?
Oh, I was just wondering what's going on out there. Here in the south, we have our own affairs. What happens out there in the world? Well, the news doesn't always travel all the way here.
And they should. It's in our common interest.
You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the highest levels of power. And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their final goal. The Red Priests are also trying to get something out of it.
And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them. The Druids are out of the picture already.
So, secret coalition, a coup?
Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not clear who's involved in the whole mess.
Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Hell knows. They have their people everywhere. Damn it, you could be one of them too.
Alright, you know, you're just paranoid,
When
buddy.
I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a stupid face. With all due respect, of course.
Oh, you know, you don't look that smart either.
You see? It takes one to know one. And that means we're just pawns. Folks like us won't change anything. But we have to talk out loud. It suits them when everyone keeps their mouth shut.
So, are you suggesting that someone intentionally caused the plague?
Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting anything here. I'm just thinking out loud.
It doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like that. Out of bloody nowhere? Hell no. It's a high-stakes game.
So, what's at stake?
Power over us, of course. Over our bodies and souls. Over Avalon. Over the whole damn course of history.
Let's see here, how I would recognize someone. Alright, let's leave.
No, I've been thinking lately. What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale? What if the nobles and others involved in the whole conspiracy just made him up? And us peasants eventually just started to believe in it.
You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads. And drilled until it finally stuck. And then they built statues, wrote books, and everything else.
Yeah, that's bullshit, you know? It's impossible to make something like that up.
Yeah? Don't tell me you're one of those fools that think that the All-Mother exists. Have you ever seen her? How do you know that we're not being lied to?
Exactly. But maybe one day you'll see the truth.
Yeah, well, we have... basically, our guy has Arthur as a companion, so it's like, we can rule that out. So, let's see here. Where do we need to go? Let's see. Quests... Guessing he's gonna be probably up... Yeah, so he's over there. Let's go ahead and talk to him. So I guess we can just put our gear and stuff in here. That's cool.
Eyes forward and mind your step.
Who is that talk? Okay, whatever. Okay, let's talk to him.
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope.
Yeah, he was pretty drunk.
Most unfortunate. But that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action. The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business, and please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see.
I got this pin from a friend. I assume you know what it means?
Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he?
We got shipwrecked on the way. I assume he's dead.
If what you're saying is true,
He must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
Alright, let's see here. I'm actually here for Excalibur. So I talked to Orlaith. Why can't she leave this place?
That's between her and the captain. Were it up to me, she'd be long gone. Her presence here distracts my men.
Alright, is there anything I can help you with?
We've been having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the Wyrdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north. But somehow I doubt it. Anyway, I suggest you go see Marg first. He knows best what's going on there.
Alright, and who is Marg?
He's our huntsman. He keeps us stocked with meat, so the lads don't have to live on fish alone. They get pretty grumpy when that happens. Right now, Marg is the only other person who's allowed to leave the keep. I'm not about to risk the life of our last link to the outside world, especially when you're so eager to lend a hand.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, I'll do that.
Good. Try not to get yourself killed, and get rid of whatever's been causing the problem.
So let's see here. About the Forgotten Cemetery.
Yes? Did you find...
Not yet.
Why not?
Okay,
If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars, right? Especially in this horrible weather.
Alright, so we got a new quest. So let's see here. Deda's Dreams. So we gotta speak with someone called Mark about the events at the cemetery. Oh. Alright, so let's track that. So yeah, now we can actually like rest here, which is nice. Also need to find an alchemy station. So that's Keeper Deason or whatever his name is. Barracks. Especially at night because, you know, like, and that's a jail, so there's probably some people in there. So at night especially, things get pretty crazy. And plus, if we need to replenish our health, it's also good. So let's just take a look around. Okay, let's look at the map here. So, Deda's Dreams, that's where we need to go. This might be a good spot to end it here. So, on the next part, we shall go over there. I guess we'll talk to the... What was his name again? Yeah, so we'll speak to Marg, or however we pronounce his name, see what he can offer to help us with this problem with the rising dead. I'm probably gonna also just like try to find an alchemy station just so I can make some more health potions. But yeah, until then, I shall catch you all in the next one. I'll take care.